That was a perfect setting for one of the big battle scenes. Like everything was just getting melted away with all their superhero powers. Hello folks, how are you doing? Welcome to today's vlog episode from right here in Edinburgh City Centre. I'm talking about Avengers again. You might be wondering why I'm talking about a superhero movie again for the second night running, but there is good reason for this very special episode of the vlog. I don't know if you know this, but they used Edinburgh City Centre here in the Old Town for Avengers Infinity War, and I'm going to show you some of the locations right now on this episode, this special episode. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the streets of Edinburgh, welcome to Scotland. I would very much appreciate if you would hit the big red subscribe button down below so you can keep in touch with all of my content from now on. Now, because they were filming here in Edinburgh last summer, I knew that it was going to appear somehow in the movie, but I didn't know how long it was going to be. I didn't know exactly where. But you know what? I got a big hint that the Edinburgh scenes were coming up. And I turned to Tech on my wife and said, Edinburgh is going to be right now, because they were in a house and it was pouring the rain outside. And I thought, yeah, that's Scotland for sure.
To see if we could become something more.
Alright, when we first see Vision and the Scarlet Witch talking about their new lives as superheroes on the run, right here in Edinburgh, we come to realise very soon after their conversation in the hotel that they're in Edinburgh. As I said, we saw the rain pouring down outside. That's when we first see Vision and the Scarlet Witch. As normal people out here in the streets of Edinburgh, I'm walking through the closest now, stunning backdrop. Like, this is just the perfect place to do a superhero film. So the scene they filmed was outside a kebab shop. That kebab shop doesn't actually exist, but the shop itself does exist. It is a cupcake shop, Kate's Cupcakes. They borrowed the shop for 2 or 3 weeks of filming, and they totally transformed that shop into a kebab shop. And there was a moment in that scene that everybody from Scotland collectively laughed our heads off, right? Because there was a poster in the window, as they were talking right next up to the window, that said, "We will deep fry your kebabs." Like, that is just such a Scottish joke that I'm not sure, to be honest with you, if everybody from around the world will totally understand, but in Scotland, we like to make fun of ourselves, so it was totally acceptable to us. It was funny, it was hilarious, and I'm going to show you that. That is my first location here in Edinburgh City Centre, the main shop scene in Cockburn Street. It's right here in front of me. I'm going to show you right now. This is one of the filming location tours that's really, really important for the whole Edinburgh scenes in Avengers Infinity War, St Giles Cathedral. Another interesting thing about St Giles Cathedral is when they were fighting up there, they went up on the roof and like literally tore the place down to shreds. That was a perfect setting for one of the big battle scenes. Like, everything was just getting melted away with all their superhero powers. Everything was just getting melted away with their superhero powers, smashing things to bits in the dark, fighting up there. It was so epic. What a great scene right here in Edinburgh City Centre. And right here in the Edinburgh City Chambers buildings, this got a bit of an airing in Avengers as well. Right here in these arches, a very, very brief point of time, but it was just glorious to see this. One of like the main centre government buildings here in Edinburgh City Centre. I've been through here like hundreds of times in my life, and just to see it in a big Hollywood production like that was just quite epic. But yeah, like, it's so weird seeing Avengers, like a big movie like that, with all these Hollywood actors right here. This is Edinburgh's Waverley Station, and it started with them crashing right through the roof, glass shattering right there, and everything just going off. It was a big war, and it just went nuts. Waverley train station, like, I just could not believe this appeared in the film. This was one of the biggest ending battles of that Edinburgh scene, was right here in the train station. Scarlett Johansson joined us for a few minutes as well. It was absolutely epic, like, just to see all that in film here.
To see if we could become something more.
So here we are, guys. The final scene of Avengers Infinity War in Edinburgh was shot right here behind me. This is the ramp road that leads all the way up to the main street where you can get taxis and stuff. So this was after the battle, and the Avengers were like, we need to leave here now, get out of Edinburgh. So they took off on a spaceship which landed right up there behind me. The spaceship landed, and then as they took off in their spaceship, is it a spaceship? What is the actual name of it? Anyway, they took off here behind me, and then you got this epic view of Edinburgh through the windows as they left. It was just such a good ending to that scene.